What is up, friends? Welcome to the video. So exciting stuff has happened on the channel, which I'm really happy to announce and kind of show. The branding is finally done. Prior to the actual branding kit being done, I kind of just threw some stuff together, threw together an intro and kind of just did some template stuff. So actually, if you go to the channel right now, the logo is done. It's CM Fitness. We also have across the top a new banner, which is really cool. It has the Instagram and Twitter. It also has CM Fitness. So it's really cool. The whole CM Fitness is coming together, the whole brand, which stands for Conman Fitness, which stands for Connor Brady. So Connor kind of went together, so kind of a play on words. So yeah, if you check out the actual channel now, all the branding's done. The intro and outro are still being worked on, but the logo and everything like that is finally complete, and I'm really happy with it. It was awesome. The guy who did it, I'll have linked in the description. If he gives me any links that I can send you guys so you can actually use him. It's at a fee, right? He's a graphic designer, but he makes really good stuff, so I was happy about that. As far as that goes, I'm just really excited about it, really pumped, because it kind of legitimizes the channel even more. As far as today's workout, try to keep this brief and to the point as well. I feel like my intros are kind of long. Today is going to be either shoulder or legs. I get to pick which one. And then tomorrow I'm going to do whichever one I don't do today. So I will do shoulder and I will do legs. Shoulder. I'll do one shoulder and one leg tomorrow or today. I'll probably stick with shoulders today and do legs tomorrow is what I'm thinking. And then after both of those days, so today and tomorrow, then on what'll be Monday, we'll have a cardio and ab day, and you guys will get to see that. I probably won't even come to the gym. I might come to the gym for the ab part, but I definitely won't be coming for the running and the cardio. You guys will get to see some of the stuff I do. So yeah, mixing it up, doing some different stuff you guys will get to see. So that's it. I'm gonna keep it brief. Let's go ahead and hit the shoulder day, and hopefully we get some good stuff done. It's already 5 p.m. and I don't really like working out at night, so let's go get it done, finish these BCAAs, and I'll see you guys for the jump ropes that we always start with, and of course the handstands. So see you guys in a minute. Let's go ahead and dive in.
Alright, so welcome to the voiceover part of this video. In just about 2 seconds here, I'm going to be putting back the actual audio for you guys to listen to, because I had a good friend, Teddy, come over and teach me how to double jump ropes, and we talked for a little bit and caught up. So I thought I'd go ahead and put that in for you guys, and here is that clip where he came up and walked over.
Yeah, I know you're a little like double jumping. It's a little trying to figure out how to do double unders. I can only do a net lift. I can't consistently do. This is really fun. So
So if you guys listen really closely there, you can actually hear the double under part of the jumping, which is that little like whistle, I guess, in between the ropes. And that's caused by the rope going under really quickly. And the idea is that the rope goes under your feet 2 times for every jump. Now, the thing is, just like Teddy, I'm not able to do it all consecutively like the goal is. The goal is to have the rope go under 2 rotations and then you jump. Now, what both of us were doing was 1 rotation, then a double under, then 1 full rotation, then a double, then 1, then a double, and continuing like that. And that's not too bad to do once you've seen someone do it. So just something to point out for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Teddy popping up in there for the workout. But that's something I'm going to continue working on, and it's kind of cool to see other friends in the gym. Teddy's like 25 years old. He's I don't know if he's still in college or not, but he was an old football coach when I was a lot younger, and now we're both older and have a lot of fun hanging out in the gym. So it's kind of cool catching up with him and learning some of the things he likes to do in the gym, and double unders are kind of something I'll be working towards. Now, with that in mind, guys, it is of course shoulder day, so I have started here with some Olympic lifts, which is just overhead pressing with a little bit of the pop from the hips, and I really don't like doing those. It's not something I like, and most Olympic lifts I don't enjoy doing, and I don't really do Olympic lifts for the most part, so it's a very rare occasion when you see me doing them. But for a couple of my days, I think it's shoulder day exclusively, I end up having Olympic lifts, so it's kind of a little bit different for me, and throwing in Olympic lifts. Now here we also have some front raises for you guys. I'm also pulling up my what my workout log was on Body Space here. So let's pull up the workout history. And these front lateral raises, you can kind of see there I was under control and very slow. The big idea with those for me is just to do them slowly, pause at the top, and then come down lightly. So that's why the weight's probably a little lower. You could probably even go heavier with the front lateral raises, but if you really slow things down, it does cause it to be a little more heavy and a little more strain on your shoulders, which at the end of the day is what I was looking for. Also here doing some military style pressing. This is not something that's normally in my program, but I threw it in there because I really like the idea of military pressing, and it does isolate your shoulders quite a bit. The only thing you got to be careful of is when you're racking the weight to not mess up your shoulders. For me, I get a lot of shoulder pain when I'm racking behind me, so I kind of rack in the front, but it's just another style for actually doing military presses, but they are good for shoulder isolation work. Here doing some of these upright rows, I usually do these with on a rack. I think it's a lot easier to do it on a rack, but I wanted to have an area where I could stay in one place and show you guys everything that I was going to do. So my bent over or my upright rows were just done here, and same thing with these flies, just doing the flies kind of isolated here. So what I'm trying to do with these flies, instead of just doing like standing flies or bent over flies, is actually, if you put yourself on a bench, it really isolates your shoulders, and it's actually really difficult. For me, I think I was using 15-pound weights there, and that was unbelievably challenging. I do that for 3 sets. It is a superset, so I kind of bust through that. And then here we have some Arnold presses. Now these are a little bit different than typical presses because you bring the weight down to the front, so it's a lot of balance and a lot of control. And unfortunately, I did these really late into the workout instead of in the beginning, which just meant that it was a little bit more difficult. So sticking to 40 pounds for only 5 reps and 3 sets, it was still very challenging. And you can see here struggling. Maybe I went for the 6th rep, you can see there, but a little bit of trouble getting it up. Moving on to some more curls here, guys. This was a pretty long workout and a lot of different muscle groups. So I'm doing some curls here. This is a lot of tricep bicep stuff that's coming up, and you can see the curls going pretty well. A little warm-up set here before I bump up the weight at all. But curls I like doing, and especially if I'm doing curls, a lot of the programs for me call for standing curls, but I like to do a little isolation curls as well. A lot of programs that you guys have seen in a lot of my days revolve around me doing lying down curls, but sometimes I just like to do some isolation work because I can really feel my arms being worked here. Bumping up the weight a little bit here. This is something I don't usually do. Like I said, these isolated curls I like to do once in a while, but for me, the weight wasn't something I knew exactly where I'd want to be. So I just kind of kept increasing the weight, and doing this for 5 sets really did allow me to burn out my arms. And then you guys will see some of the tricep work that I do as well. So triceps and biceps in this set get destroyed. Now, the last thing here that you guys are seeing is this tricep and bicep superset. Now, this is a really important one, and this was kind of my big burnout for my workout. You can see doing these cable pull downs, this really will destroy any part of your arm that is not destroyed if you do these correctly. So just doing about 12 reps of this at 100 or at 57.5 pounds. For this first set, I think is where I was at. I eventually bumped it up to 62.5, brought it back down and kind of played with the weight there. Now, this is also another great one as well for burning out those triceps. You're really going to be pressing here, and it's going to be painful. Now, the trick is that you do it right. Don't treat this like a shoulder press, but make sure you're really extending your arms. So you're actually bending your elbow completely and then straightening it out. And you're going to feel this, hopefully, in your arms and not your shoulders. Your shoulder may be worked a little bit, but you're not aiming to work your shoulder. So a 25-pound weight shouldn't be working my shoulder, considering I just did Arnold presses at 40 pounds. So it's kind of more of an isolated tricep workout. So that's what I'm doing here. Just make sure you do the same amount of reps on each side. For me, my right arm was getting destroyed and my left arm was totally fine. So I made sure to start with my right arm, do as many reps as I could, and then just equal that amount on the left, even though the left arm could do more. Now, finishing out the superset, I go ahead and do face pulls for about 12 reps, and face pulls are great for shoulders as well. And it's a little bit more of a movement-based workout. So you're not going to be standing still and pressing heavy things above your head. You're going to be moving your body a little bit. You can see here me popping my hips, and that's not like it's incorrect form. It's just another way to do face pulls. So as long as you're feeling your shoulders working and they're being activated, then you're probably doing something right. But it's one of those things you got to work on. Face pulls are a little bit weird, especially if you've never done them. And you can see here, I think the weight's at 62.5 pounds. I actually didn't know I was doing it this heavy. And then I looked at it and I think I bumped the weight down a little bit for a few more reps, just to make sure I could do a few more. Excuse me, getting a little sick, guys, but you can see here, like I said, dropping down the weight a little bit, and in the interest of getting a few more reps. I can't speak, I guess, stuttering, my English good, but anyway, dropping the weight down to get a few more reps, and by this point, my arms were just destroyed, and my shoulders were pretty worked as well. And remember, this is the second shoulder day of the week, so I wasn't so focused on destroying shoulders. Man, I cannot speak at the end of this video. But anyway, it is the second shoulder day, so my shoulders are already pretty sore from the previous workout in the week. So I'm more focusing on this tricep and bicep part of the workout because it's something I haven't worked on yet this week. So you can see kind of the interest of both in this workout. And like I said, this is a workout full of different exercises, and everything is in 3 to 5 sets. So even though you saw one set out of some of the stuff, I did it for 3 to 5, but I wanted to, in the interest of keeping the video short, not show you guys everything. And I was just re-racking weight here because at the end of this, all I have left is some face pulls. So I went ahead and re-rack that weight. And then now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this last set of face pulls. With face pulls, all you need to do is just make sure you move the pulley down to your face level and then pull the weight towards your face. That's really all you do. It is a little bit weird. Some people I've showed are always worried they're going to hit their face. And in reality, you're not, because your arms can't go any further back. So you're never going to hit your face. It is kind of an irrational fear. But that's it for this workout, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and a favorite. Let me know what your favorite part of this was. Did you enjoy any parts? Was something new to you? Did you ever see face pulls or anything like that? And of course, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace. And here is the outro.